Hello everyone, this is Reggie Lopez from the LWS 699 class with Dr. Ben Merriman. I thought I'd put together a quick video on using Teams for collaboration. Essentially, Teams lets us share and collaborate on files at the same time, and you can access those files from anywhere and pretty much any device. So I thought for the uninitiated, it might be a good idea to make a brief video on how it all works. Okay, so essentially I just Googled Microsoft Teams just in a Google search, and that should be the first link that comes up. Then on the login page, I just entered my KU email address, and you should be taken to the KU login page. So as I said earlier, Teams doesn't care if you're using a web browser, if you're on a Windows machine or a Mac, or even on your cell phone. They have an app for each device. They have an app for the cell phone, and if you don't want to use an app at all, you can simply just use the Microsoft Teams website. Once logged in, it's going to ask you if you want to use the web app instead of the Windows app or the Mac version. You just choose whichever you prefer. The experience is the same. Okay, so I'll clear away some of these notifications here. KU has set up a splash page for us, but what's really important is the Teams icon on the left. That's going to show what teams that you're a part of. I went ahead and created a team for this class already, and I've added everybody to it. All right, so clicking on the team opens up the team, and the post area is really just like a feed of everything that's going on inside of this team. You can see I've added a file yesterday for the states that I was looking for. You can post in the feed, so it can also act as a chat for all of us if we choose to use it that way. You can also attach files in the feed as well. Clicking on the Files tab, I can see the file that was added yesterday by myself. You can also work on the files within Teams, so they're fully functional: Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and we can even work on them all at the same time, and it will let us know who is editing the worksheet or working on it with us. You can click New to add any new file and work on it immediately, or even add a folder and then add files within that folder. Here I'm just going to create an example file. And as you can see, I can immediately begin working on the Word document. Now, if you're not a fan of working on stuff in Teams and you prefer the traditional just working on files on your computer, you can sync this team to whatever computer you're using, and then you don't have to use Teams anymore. You can just drop files in that folder, work on the files, and they'll automatically sync back. To sync a team to your computer, simply click on the sync icon here. That's going to prompt Teams to open OneDrive on your computer, and that's it. The folder will now be synced. So I'll drag over my file folder so you can see what this looks like once you have it synced. So it'll add a drive on your computer called University of Kansas. It's just like any other drive, your C drive or D drive. And then within that drive will be a folder named after your team. So there's the folder. When I click on that, I can see the same files that are in Teams. They are now on my computer. I don't have to be on Teams in order to work with these files at all. So just like working on files in Teams and having them sync to your computer, the reverse is also true. So I can create a file on my computer, name it, work on it, whatever the case may be, and then saving that file in that folder will automatically sync the file back up to our team, and anybody in Teams will be able to see and work with the file as well. Likewise, if you have that team saved on your computer, any file I add into the folder on my computer will be available to you as well, since we're all on the same team. So I just created a Word doc, I saved it in that folder on my computer, I go back into Teams, and I just refresh that team, and I can see that the file has popped up. All right, hopefully that helps, and see you in class.